They're not. They are. They're not. They are. What are you two talking about? Said Edward. Oliver thinks that there is a train that ghosts exist. Well, Gordon, it's true. Don't be silly, Edward. There aren't. Oh yes, they are real. Let me tell you a story about one. And it's called, this ghost is called the Ghost Express. The Ghost what? Said Gordon. The Ghost Express. Let me start. It was during the time after the Second World War, where there was a yard where they stored engines that had been bombed. One of them was a big engine which was used to carry goods. However, its tender was destroyed and its car was being ripped off. Another was used, and there was a tender which was used for a little medium-sized engine, but that one sadly got caught when it was whistling through, and a German bomb heard it. So, both they decided to join the engine together, and then they decided to run an express service. It worked well, but then the engine didn't work well. It leaked steam everywhere. Men were not sure about what was going to happen, so they decided to leave it into the siding where the other engines were. Then one night, one of the men was on control when they saw the engine moved. Just then, he rubbed his eyes, then it was gone. The next time, he told his men what was happened. They were going to a meeting about all the engines who were blown up. Then they heard an engine coming. Then they were all surprised when it turns out to be the ghostly. It was the engine rushed through. The men thought this must be a ghost, and they decided that it was cool. They thought they should call it the Ghost Express. The Ghost Express haunts the main line for all time, and that's all about the Ghost Express, said Edward. Pah! Said Gordon. What a load of nonsense. Later, Gordon was helping with the homeward rush. He was helping with a slow passenger train. The reason why is the back controller wanted him to be helping out since he was very strong at pulling coaches. He was waiting at the signal when he heard an engine coming. Then he was surprised who was coming along. It was the Ghost Express. Gordon just closed his eyes. Then he opened it again, and it was gone. Gordon thought he was so spooked. Gordon was spooked to his wheels to his axles. When Gordon came back home, Edward looked at him. He was shivering in all directions, looking left to right as well, up and down. Edward smiled. Spook, are you? Gordon? Gordon looked at Edward. No, I'm going to sleep, he mumbled, but he suddenly knew that he was spooked. So Edward's story was true about the Ghost Express. And as for the Ghost Express, he still haunts the main line.